Have you ever had a dirty soda? Well, you may or may not have heard of them. They were popular on TikTok, but Hungry Jacks have jumped into the fray. They're bringing dirty sodas to Australia, but they're calling them jacked up sodas.
Jacked up sodas.
Now you might be thinking, hang on, Food Sack, I've never heard of this. What are you talking about? Well, this is another Gold Coast exclusive. Yes, they seem to be trialing it here on the Gold Coast, and the first I heard of it actually was during the Kansas City range release, where I think they accidentally uploaded the video to YouTube for a little bit. So I was very lucky to download the ad for the jacked up sodas. Just have a little look at this.
With delicious fruity flavors. Or smooth, rich creamer for that perfect blend. Enjoy fizzy, fun flavors with our new jacked up sodas.
So yeah, this seems to be Hungry Jack's version of dirty sodas. Now, if you're wondering what is a dirty soda, you're probably not a young woman on TikTok. I certainly had never heard of them, but apparently there's this thing in America called a dirty soda. And what it is, it's popular in Mormon communities where they can't drink alcohol, they can't drink coffee, and instead they drink a lot of soda. Apparently, the caffeine content in soft drinks isn't like strong enough. Anyway, another tradition in America is to add a bunch of syrup to your coffee, like lots of different syrups. Now, the Mormons, because they can't do that, they started adding syrups and creamers to their soft drinks. So it's not enough to just drink your can of Pepsi or Squirt. You want to liven it up. You want to add some syrup, some raspberry syrup, some pineapple syrup, even some creamer. The American, like, it's not quite milk, but, you know, creamer that they add into coffee. So that's a thing that happens in America. Like I said, especially in Salt Lake City, and is popular with people from the Church of Latter-day Saints. So anyway, it's gone crazy on TikTok, apparently, in certain circles. And Hungry Jacks have brought it to Australia, or at least they brought it to the Gold Coast. I would imagine they're kind of seeing how it goes before they release it in summer, because it obviously looks like a summer sort of thing. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. Enough preamble. Let's just get these jacked up sodas. Yeah, do you have the jacked off sodas? The jacked up sodas?
Yeah.
Sweet. Can I get the dirty cola?
Yeah.
And actually, with the other ones, like, can you get the creamer on the side?
No, it can only be on the top.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll get the strawberry one with creamer.
Yeah.
And I'll get the blue one, just no creamer.
Yeah.
And I'll get the pineapple one with cream.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
No, that's fine. Thanks.
Thank you. Distracted.
Thank you. These are a bit pricey. I hope they're good.
So it was just the strawberry dream with cream, the dirty cola with cream, the blue lagoon no cream, and the pineapple one.
Yes, that's
Just
correct.
23 cents.
Sweet. Can I get the receipt for that?
Yeah.
Thanks. Is it just Sprite as like the base sort of thing for that?
Sorry, what was that one?
Like these drinks, are they Sprite and then you add the syrup into Sprite?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Have you tried them?
The blue lagoon one's really good.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Sweet.
I haven't tried any others though.
Ah, alright. No worries.
Can I just get you to park in the parking door or bring it out to you once it's all ready?
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
The full sodas.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Thanks. You too. Wow. Alright. No identifiable smell, but anyway, let's check these out. I'll park elsewhere. Actually, no, I won't park elsewhere. I'll just drink them here. So let's get stuck into these. They do look a bit weird, but anyway, I'll start with the dirty cola. Now that does indeed look quite dirty. Let's just give it a go. Whoa. Okay, now, I actually requested a copy of the ingredients list from Hungry Jack's for this, because I was curious if it's just milk or is it creamer, and it's not milk. It is creamer. It is like vegetable oils and like other stuff. And I actually was looking around the app as well. This creamer that they've added to the cola is actually coconut creamer. Now, I do wonder if the rest are coconut. I'm not quite sure, but this is a very strong taste of coconut and that artificial coconut taste, which I'm not very fond of. It's like you're getting the first hit of Coca-Cola and then the second like aftertaste of coconut, but like strong artificial coconut flavor. I can see how some people would find this deeply unpleasant. Some people might like this, but yeah, you could recreate this at home. Just if you have some coconut syrup and some cola. This is not superior to an ordinary Coke, I'll say that much. We might have a bit more luck with the Strawberry Dream Creamer. Now, as you can see, it's not like fully mixed here, so I should be able to get a good taste, a good idea of what this, the normal Strawberry Dream tastes like before getting stuck into the creamer part. Let's have a go. Yeah, that strawberry is nice. It's a nice, vibrant strawberry taste. Actually, it does taste a lot like strawberry. A lot of time, like red drinks will just kind of have that vague red taste, but this tastes like strawberry. So what's it like with the creamer? I don't think this is coconut, but let's have a go. Yeah, that's not... you know, I was expecting to have a nice strawberry and cream flavor, but I don't know. It just doesn't have much cream flavor at all. The strong strawberry... Dream syrup is actually much better just by itself than with the strawberry and cream stuff. Let's move on to the pineapple cream. Now, I did see on the app as well, you can add your own syrups. So if you wanted a pina colada, you could do that very easily by getting the pineapple and the coconut cream. But I think this was just creamer by itself. Again, the normal creamer, not the coconut creamer. Let's try the pineapple bit. Yeah, it's definitely not too bad. It's not that super strong taste of pineapple, but yeah, pretty good nonetheless. And then with the cream, yeah, it's kind of like the cream and the pineapple are competing with each other. It's kind of, and it might even literally be a case of like an acid and an alkaline combining to make something completely neutral. So there's not a lot happening there. The pineapple has that punchy, pineapple-y sort of flavor, but then when you add the cream, it just cancels that out. So you can't taste much. That was the like, for something with 3 main ingredients, Sprite, pineapple, and creamer, I couldn't really taste anything. It reminds me a little bit of Kalpis, if you've ever had that before, or that there's a Korean one as well. This kind of yogurt-based drink, like mild, carbonated, yogurty sort of thing. So, you know, if you're a fan of that, and there are a lot of fans out there, then you might enjoy that one. All right, last up is the Blue Lagoon. I didn't get this one with the creamer. Maybe I should have. But yeah, I didn't realize that they wouldn't like mix together that well. So I thought, you know, I want to try the unadulterated Blue Lagoon flavor, which apparently it has the flavor of Kurosawa. No, not him. Curacao, which I'm not overly familiar with, but apparently it's like this, well, it's tropical flavored. I think it's orange or something. Anyway, what does it taste like? Let's have a go. Wow, that's actually quite nice. She wasn't lying in the drive-thru. This is very good. Yeah, I can definitely see how this is popular in alcoholic drinks. In fact, if you wanted to make this a hard, jacked up soda, then that would be delicious, I think. Add a bit of rum or something to this, and you're in for a delicious alcoholic beverage. But by itself, this is very good. I don't know what it would taste like with creamer. Maybe I should have added that, but this is good. The blue one is recommended. So there we go. These are all fine. These are all decent, with the exception, I think, of the Dirty Cola. The more I think about that, the more kind of grossed out I get. A vanilla Coke is way better and a bit cheaper. So I could not recommend the Dirty Cola. That was a bit too dirty for me, sorry. But, you know, the other ones were fine. The strawberry and the pineapple, they both tasted pretty good. Without creamer, they taste basically like any strawberry or pineapple soft drink. With the creamer, you know, it kind of didn't add much, to be honest. You know, it was good to have the this Blue Lagoon one without creamer, so I could, you know, really experience one without creamer. And I think the creamer doesn't add a lot. It is an extra 70 cents, but I think, you know, maybe Australia just isn't ready for dirty colas. And we don't really have much need for them. We have proper coffee, so we don't have this idea of having to add 6 different syrups to your coffee to make it drinkable. We just make the coffee drinkable. And yeah, if we want like lots of different fruity flavors, we have cocktails. We can drink alcohol. So, you know, the idea of a dirty soda seems to be born out of a society which doesn't drink coffee or alcohol. We do both. So yeah, the need isn't quite there. But yeah, with just the syrup, these are fine. And I would say the Blue Lagoon, very, very tasty. Very tasty indeed. Now, these are $5.25 by themselves. They're only available in medium. A normal medium Coke is $4.45. These are $5.25 without creamer, $5.95 with creamer. So you are paying a little bit more for just the syrup. I think in the Blue Lagoon case, it's worth it. Pineapple and strawberry, I don't know. These are worth trying once, I guess. Maybe kids will really enjoy the pineapple or the strawberry. Yeah, so, you know, if you are fine with the kids having full strength soft drink, then have at it. And yeah, I'm really curious to see if any Calpis drinkers agree with me that the pineapple and creamer tastes like Calpis. Anyway, I don't know when these are available outside of the Gold Coast. Probably in summer, it would make a lot of sense. My prediction is January. But who knows? The Saucy Tenders, I think, were on the Gold Coast 4 months ago. So there seems to be a 4 to 6 month gap between them being on the Gold Coast and then landing, you know, Australia-wide. So it would make a lot of sense for these to be coming in January. So anyway, I hope you found that informative and helpful, and I hope it gets you nice and jacked up for the jacked up sodas coming to a Hungry Jack's near you sometime in the future. I will catch you all later. Cheers. Yeah, this one just gets more and more vile. Yeah, quite undrinkable for me. If you enjoy like just drinking coconut cream out of the can, then you might like that. It's fine, completely fine. The blue one, that's where it's at. This is actually quite good.